But what we're going to do here is write down your responsibility and then ways for you to apply this CORS, the CORS. How do I apply this to become a better manager? So let me just give you an example here, okay? Let's say that one of your responsibilities is the marketing calendar. Marketing calendar. Now, when I first hired my assistant, I hired him to manage my marketing calendar. Now, he was the very first employee that I hired. And you've probably been in this place before when you do the startup thing, you're going, oh my gosh, I need to hire an assistant. So you hire that assistant and you're going, okay, you're going to have to work full time because I need full-time help. So we bring him in and now I have this assistant, but I don't really know, I'm not really prepared for all the work that I need to give to them. So before long, I just want them to know what to do because I don't have time to assign you work every day. I didn't hire you to assign you work every day. I just want you to figure out what you need to do. That is a trap. That is a leader that doesn't want to manage. So I hired Sean Lohman, 23 years old, had a great attitude, fit into my culture really well. And I began to manage his work on a daily basis. The very first thing that I wanted him to do with the marketing calendar was to simply run the marketing calendar. All right? Yes, I had 56 boxes that I'm in. And I wanted him to take like 3 at the very beginning. But the thing was, is I knew those 3 boxes, 10 hours a week. How did I know that? Because I had a system. I had a system. And I knew that it only took a certain amount of time to do that system. 10 hours a week. About 2 hours a day-ish. So I hired him for 10 hours a week, part-time. And he did a great job. He began to prove himself. So here's what this would look like. Applying your CORS, okay, to the marketing calendar. I've made a few notes here. So let's say marketing calendar is the primary responsibility. And then under that, one of the things that we do once a month in our company is, we're going to come here. One of the things that we do is we update the website. Once a month we do it. We're not doing it every day, but once a month we're going in and updating the website. So what I've got underneath updating the website is systems. All right, I have a system on how to update or upload a video. I actually have written instructions step by step, but I also have a video that I created right there on my computer. I have an Apple computer, and so I just did a screen recording. And so I'm walking through the steps that I have written step by step, but at the same time I'm capturing everything that's on my screen. So I have a written and I have a video training on how to upload a video. Now I am not delegating a task, go upload that video. I'm uploading a system. So every time Sean needed to go upload a video, it's not like, oh my gosh, how do I do that? Where do I go? You know, how is this going to happen? I've got all the instructions. Here's everything you need to upload a video. We even use this piece right now when we are hiring people in the hiring process. Before we hire them, we ask them, here you go, follow this process. Here's a video that also shows you how to do it. Upload a video onto my site. It's actually a page that's behind that nobody sees. But everybody that comes through our recruiting system, everyone uploads the same video to the same page. And all I have to do from another office, from another state, I'm on the beach, I am somewhere else, all I have to do is just go to my website and see if that video got uploaded. I don't have to be there. I am micromanaging from a distance. Oh, sweet sauce. Get that? Hot sizzle. I can micromanage from a distance because all I'm doing now is just verifying that they are actually able to do it. If they're able to do it, they can move to the next level of interview. If they come to me, well, you know, how does this work? And I wasn't able to find this. I know you asked me to do it, but it's just, you know, I messed up and this, and then I just couldn't figure it out. I didn't really understand everything. I don't move forward. They don't make it through that eye of the needle Because if they can't do it here in the recruiting process, then later on when I assign them the work, they're not going to be able to do it. Clay, can you help me, Clay? No, I can't. I don't have time. I'm doing my stuff. I've created systems to give you the resources and the tools you need to do your job. If you can't use the tools, I can't use you. Okay, does this make sense? So this is what we do as managers. But again, unfortunately, what we can fall into, this trap that we can fall into, is we just say, go upload a video. Then we come back to them, hey, did you upload that thing? Well, you know, I'm still waiting, I'm doing this, and you know, some things happened over here, and you know, the thing crashed, and so I didn't know what to do, so I'm just kind of sitting here and waiting. And I can get really frustrated with people because I've delegated a task rather than delegating a system. So I've done the same thing here with uploading pictures. I've got the same thing, written, video. Because we know as leaders, right? We have talked about this. As leaders, every time we communicate, and we'll talk about this much more when we get to the leadership level, but when we communicate, we have to say it. I want you to go upload a video. Number two, we have to write out the steps, bing, right here. We have to show a picture of what it looks like, bam, video, all right? And then on a consistent basis, we have to continue as leaders to model that activity, that character. When we upload videos, we have to use the system. Well, I don't really use the system. I kind of go on over here and I kind of do it my own way. Okay, that's fine, but we can't reproduce your own way. You can't manage different. So everyone does it the same way. You know, this consistency thing. You guys, as your responsibilities increase, I want you to catch this. This is key. As your responsibilities increase, responsibility increases. At the same time, your availability will decrease. Catch that. As your responsibilities increase, your availability decreases. So what I want to be able to do is make myself available through the systems that I write, so that I can have 15 people that have me in the form of a system, rather than me having to come and hold 15 people's hands. I've got other things I need to be doing. Also, your availability with your time will decrease. As you move, catch this, team builders and trainers and workers. If you want to become a manager, there's trade-offs. You can't continue like you were thinking as a worker. Well, I'm just going to be here from 9 to 5. I'll get there right on time and I'll leave right on time. Everything's fine. You can't do that as your responsibilities increase. Life gets so much bigger than 9 to 5. I promise you, it's just going to get so much bigger than 9 to 5. But when you're a worker, that's your mindset. But as a manager, if you're still trying to cram everything into 9 to 5, it's probably not working. And you're going, well, I just don't have time. You know? Guys, I have business owners, entrepreneurs. Well, I would say they're more leaders. They're more business owners because they've just created a job for themselves. But they're still trapped in this mindset of 9 to 5. Clay, I just want to work 40 hours a week. It's like, it doesn't work that way. You can't own a company and only work 40 hours a week. It just doesn't work that way. There's way too much to be done by the leader. So we upload pictures. There's all kinds of verification tools that we have, as I was telling you about. Ways to verify. Or as Ronald Reagan said, trust, but verify. I trust in the system. I don't trust you as a human, I trust the system. And what I'm going to do is invite you as a human to follow the system. And if you will follow the system, I know every single time it will come with an outcome. It'll have a result that I'm looking for. So I need you to follow this system. Well, you know, and then I go to my website and looking for the picture. Did you do it? Oh, yeah, I did it. I can't find the picture. Where's the picture? Well, I don't know. I don't get it. That's funny. I could have sworn I did it. See, you got to verify. You got to verify that they actually did it. I hope this is making sense. Hopefully this is clicking here. I love Steve Jobs. We have a quote here in the notes. As we deciding what not to do is as important as deciding what to do. He said that, we have said no to thousands of ideas so we could say yes, as he's got all of the Apple products. There's like 7 Apple products. We have said no to 1,000 ideas so we could say yes to 7. The iPod, the iPad, the Mac, laptop computer, and so on. The iPhone. We said yes to 7, but we've had to say no to thousands. So the question is, what are you saying no to? As a manager, what are you saying no to? As your responsibilities are increasing, what are you saying no to? Or are you still trying to say yes to everything? Are you still in that place of saying, if you want it done right, you just got to do it yourself? This will lead to so much drama. Just overwhelm, emotion, crazy. You guys, emotions block motion. What we have to do as managers is take the E out of emotion. We got to get that out of here so we can move forward. Systems allow you to do that. If you don't have systems, you're dealing specifically one-on-one with humans. Well, you're just saying that because you don't like me. No, I'm saying that because my system says that if this, then this. This has nothing to do with you as a human. Well, I'm using the race card. Okay, it's the system. It's what we do with everyone. If you're not careful, if you don't have processes, if you don't have systems, then all you'll be able to do as a manager is work with each person on an individual basis, and it is so draining. It'll just wear you slick. It's emotional, it's dramatic. People are coming and bringing their life into the workplace and going, oh my gosh, I've got to deal with this person, and then I've got to deal with this person over here, and I'm dealing with everybody's emotions that are all over the place, and I am freaking out. I mean, I'm completely spent. Systems allow you to take the E out of emotion so you can move forward. You guys, the activities that we do, they have to be sustainable without you being there. You've got to be able to leave the room and have the same processes, be able to trust that the same processes are going to take place. Have you ever been in this place as a manager? You go on vacation, you're having a great time, beautiful time with the family, just loving it. But like 2 days before the vacation is over, you start thinking about all the work that is piling up because you're not there to do it. And then you get back there, and your first day back, you spend like 3 days just catching up. You guys, this is a sign. It's evidence of poor management, okay? It's evidence that me as a manager, I am still approaching things like a worker. If you want it done right, you've got to do it yourself. Okay, now when I go away, because I had to do it myself, there's no one there to do it. So now I'm going to go away so things don't get done and they just build up. So when I come back, I got catch up to do. And it's just, I'm already tired from the vacation, you know? And now I've got to come back and it's so hard. Almost to the point, I'm sure you haven't do that, but you haven't ever done this, but you know people that have done this, they'd just rather not go on vacation because there's just too much work when you come back. Oh, how unfortunate. We don't want to go to that place. Systems are your savior. Systems. I'm sorry, I probably shouldn't be singing here on the video. So, all right, probably won't happen again, but maybe it will. All right, so let's see. Another thing that really gets in the way from us doing systems is, you know, Clay, I just think everybody's really unique. Our company is really unique, and we just want to approach every single client and every single customer in a very individualized way, and we just want to treat everyone so special and individualized. Everyone's unique. Everyone's going to have their own thing. So whether it's our customers or our employees, everyone's different, and I want to be able to manage and have everybody and work with everybody wherever they are. Okay, that's cool, all right? Good luck managing all that. I love treating everybody, I love treating everyone special. But you know what? I have a system. Here are the 10 ways that we're going to treat everybody special. So if you work for me, Sean, do these 10 things. I promise you on the other side of this, they will feel special. Well, Clay, I was thinking that I'd also like to do this, that, or the other thing. It's like, okay, let's see. I said do these 10 things. If you want to do more than these 10 things, you may need to go find another job. Do these 10 things. Clay, that's kind of harsh. No, it's called systematic. It's called consistency. It's called order. It's called repetition, efficient, and it's called structure. Anything outside of that, I can't manage. If you are struggling as a manager, chances are really good things are in chaos, and you're trying to manage chaos. Happens all the time. I see it a lot. I've seen it in my own life. Okay, again, I've told you guys, management was not my thing, baby. It wasn't my bag, all right? I had to learn this stuff, and it was very difficult, but I learned it over time. So, this is how a manager brings structure and order to each activity. Start taking each of your responsibilities and add the cores. Add your core foundation of a manager to each of the responsibility. Will it happen overnight? No. Will it happen in a week? No. Will it happen over the next 2-3 years? Yes. Just keep plugging away. Keep plugging away. And along the way, things will begin to get lighter and lighter and lighter. I promise you. This is the way to win in the workplace as a manager. Again, if you're a trainer, you need to start learning how to do this now, or else you'll be doing it in the midst of the furnace. All right? You'll be trying to learn all of this when you have the responsibility on your back. Try to get it before you have the responsibility on your back. Okay? This is, once again, session number 2 here of management training. What we're talking about here is how do I bring order and structure? Session number 2 of winning in the workplace, the management level. Hope this has been helpful for you guys. Hope you've been able to get a lot of notes. Remember, be sure to check out the website, claystaires.com. Look forward to seeing you in session number 3, where we're going to talk about the organizational chart. Okay, the responsibility chart, busting this thing out and taking a look at all the different responsibilities. See you then.